Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurul. In this video, I want to explain to you about my paper presentation with title The Impact of Social Media Towards Muhammadiyah University of Yogyakarta Student Behavior. There is outline in my paper presentation. The first one is introduction, research method, result, discussion, and the last is conclusion. So let's start with introduction. This study describes and explains about the impact of social media towards Muhammadiyah University of Yogyakarta student behavior, and also including definition, the impact, positive and negative, and the character of social media towards student behavior changes. Social media make people easy to communicate without space and boundaries, time, provide information from anywhere in the world. The existence of social media as to provide communication between people regardless of the distance, making people easily to share information and documents, create blogs, and send messages. There are previous research say that social media can change someone's behavior. It can be denied that social media has a big impact in someone's life, especially student behavior. Teenager nowadays is very dependent on social media, especially now that accessing social media is a very easy thing. So there are research questions in my paper presentation. The first one is, how does the use of social media sites impact Muhammadiyah University of Yogyakarta student behavior and academic performance? And the second one is, what are the roles of social media towards student behavior changes? So I got data and information from website, namely Hotwit. There were 175.4 million internet users in Indonesia in January 2020, and the number of internet users in Indonesia increased by 25 million between 2019 and 2020. Also, there were 160 million social media users in Indonesia in January 2020, and the number of social media users in Indonesia increased by 12 million between April 2019 and January 2020. Research question. There are three parts of research question. The first one is method. The second one is participants, and the last is questionnaire. In this study, I use quantitative design, and the participant of this study is study are until 10 until 15 students between 18 until 25 years old, including male and female, of Muhammadiyah University of Yogyakarta student. And the questionnaire title is the level of knowledge of Muhammadiyah University of Yogyakarta student regarding the use of social media. Research were presented by the P chart and the bar chart that include in Google Form. Those charts including the option about social media platforms, time when we spend by opening social media, the positive and negative impact from social media, and also social media as a learning process of Muhammadiyah University of Yogyakarta students. And the first one is there are bar chart, and the bar chart with the question, what social media platform do you use often? And Muhammadiyah University of Yogyakarta students use WhatsApp and Instagram as a platform for daily life. Second chart is P chart with the question, how long do you usually spend opening social media? The second chart is show that Muhammadiyah University of Yogyakarta students spend their time while opening social media. This chart divided into 4 sections, and the first section is the red section, the blue section, the green section, and the orange section. The highest percentage of this chart is the red section, which is the red section got 37.5%. That Muhammadiyah University of Yogyakarta student mostly spend their time to opening social media is 3 until 4 hour per day. A person behavior can change because social media have a considerable influence on their life. Besides that, social media also has an important role in student behavior. Social media can make someone discover information and new things that have never been known before. Social media also can be used as a place for people who have creativity, so that people can express themselves freely by using social media. And also, most of the Muhammadiyah University of Yogyakarta students agree that social media has a positive impact. Because the last part from my paper presentation is conclusion. This study conducted to know how far knowledge of Muhammadiyah University of Yogyakarta students about the impact of social media. As shown above, the research proved that the students have enough knowledge about the negative and positive impact by using social media, and the study also has a different finding from the previous research about the impact on academic performance and behavior students. This study only focused in the change behavior Muhammadiyah University of Yogyakarta, so it is hope further research can focus on general respondent or explore more about social media can affect someone behavior or social media can affect a person mental. I think that's enough from my presentation. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.